decker porch accessible with a vertical platform lift. Don't move, call Mobility at Home. We make everyday life accessible.
Big stories, big views, only from Local Sky 3.
You might see a lot of celebrating, I certainly hope that you will, on June 5th, because it turns out this Sunday is National Cancer Survivors Day, a wonderful chance for us to check in with Robin Darling, who is a familiar face to us here on the show. She is a dietitian at CHI Memorial, but today she's got her cheerleader hat on, maybe even some pom-poms hidden down there. Good to see you this morning, Robin.
Good to be here, Julie.
Y'all are really kind of celebrating all week at the hospital, and you're hoping that the community will as well.
Yes, we are. We're celebrating our cancer survivors. Most of this week, we've just been giving encouragement to those surviving, to those currently going through treatment, or even those that may have just found out they have cancer.
I like the way you were phrasing it with me, because you said, honestly, we define a survivor as someone who, from their first day of diagnosis all the way through, because I guess once you hear those words, cancer, your life is forever changed.
It is, and we want to celebrate those and their milestones as they go their journey, and that's what we're trying to always be here for them, and that includes the celebration.
So what
we just want them to know that we are thinking about them.
What does the celebration look like? Are y'all doing anything specific at the hospital?
We have some goodie bags for some of our treatment patients. We're having banners up at our different locations. We're not only here at the Glenwood campus, but we also have Georgia campuses and some treatment centers or areas of treatment in Hickson and Ottawa. So we'll have banners up and giving out some goodie bags to some of our patients just to let them know that we support them on their journey.
It is a journey, and so something that I would love for you to highlight, if you don't mind, is that at CHI Memorial, obviously you're there to help the patients who are in your care, but you want to reach out to the community as a whole. So no matter where you're getting your cancer treatment, there are programs and things that you can access under the Memorial banner.
Yes, there are. We're lucky enough to have now 3 dietitians, registered dietitians, that can assist people with eating better, eating healthy. We're not only here to help people get through their symptom management during treatment, we're also here to help people eat healthier after they find out their cancer diagnosis or post-treatment, just to be in a better situation. We're always talking about adding colors and fruits and vegetables to your diet, but overall it's about just being healthier and hopefully preventing any other cancers or any other reoccurrence.
You know, when you have a conversation with someone, whether they themselves are the one struggling and battling the cancer or a friend of a friend, often that's what you hear, that they got this diagnosis and they've kind of altered their diet. And it's something that you can do. It must make you feel empowered to take that step.
Well, I'm all about color on the plate. If you have color on your plate, chances are you have lots of fruits and vegetables, and some of those fruits and vegetables have components in it that can help our body improve its overall health, decrease inflammation, those types of things. So that's what we're trying to encourage.
Am I right in understanding this, that at Memorial you have a chaplain who is designated as an oncology chaplain?
Yes, we do. We have someone here that if we're getting ready to switch over to a new one, but our current one is finishing up her time here. But what we do is they can counsel them. We also have social workers here. We just want everybody to realize that if you need counseling, we have support groups. All of these things are very helpful. It's not just about diet and getting rid of the bad foods that cause inflammation and also adding in good foods. We're all about supporting the person as a whole, which again would include their spiritual life and their psychosocial life.
I want to talk to you for a second about the hats from the heart, but before I do, real quickly, you also have like risk assessment, right? In case there is a genetic link, because if a mom gets a cancer diagnosis, her first thoughts are going to go to her kids.
Yes, we offer genetic counseling here at the main campus, and doctors will refer over and people can get a genetic risk assessment of what's going on in their family.
Okay, talk to me about hats from the heart.
What we're always trying to do is when people are going through cancer treatment, sometimes when they go through chemo, they may lose their hair. And we're always trying to make the person feel better about themselves. So we have hats that people have made, crocheted, sewn, and they donate back to the hospital so that we can then let them come in and shop for the most appropriate hat for themselves, and that helps them feel better about themselves.
You have this Cancer Connect. As I understand that, it's a 24/7 kind of helpline, if you will. So does that mean that if you are up at 2 o'clock in the morning and you don't want to wake your spouse up or worry anybody, you can call that number and get some comfort?
You can call that number and speak to someone then, and we would possibly engage you into a nurse navigator the next morning to answer some more of your questions or concerns. We not only have dietitians and social worker, but we have nurse navigators that can help answer questions and hold people's hands as they go through their journey.
As you and I have been talking, one of the main things I'm watching on you is your smile. And I would think that when you are going through this cancer walk, again, whether it's you yourself as the individual or your family, attitude is a big part of your success. And having people there at Memorial to surround you and always with that support has to help with that positive attitude.
Yes, and we're not only there for the patient, especially our social workers, they are actually there for the caregivers also, because sometimes they need a little support too. Being a caregiver is not always easy, and so we're there to help them along their journey also as they support the patient.
So on June 5th, is there anything that we should be looking for? Is there a color of the day on June 5th for Cancer Survivors Day or anything like that?
Well, actually, cancers, they all basically have their own ribbons of awareness, and that's what our banner will show. Our banner has not all of the ribbons, but a lot of the ribbons on there that designate. So we're not talking about one specific color. It's whatever cancer diagnosis in the color. I think we're all pretty familiar with the pink means breast cancer, but there's also white for lung cancer, gray for brain cancer. There's all the different ribbons. And so we celebrate them all and we care for them all. So that's where we didn't pick a certain color, we just put them all on the banner.
Well, thank you for your time this morning and for all that y'all do there at the hospital to really reach out into the community, because everyone should be in a position to celebrate their battle right now against that disease. So thanks for your time, Robin.
Thank you so much, Julie, and you have a wonderful day.
Thanks, you too. And if you are looking to get in touch with them for the cancer support at Reese Skillern, that phone number is 495-7778. And then the Cancer Connect that we talked about, that number is 495-2222. We're back after this.
We took our signature sandwich and turned it up a notch. With cheese and bacon, it's the new Signature Club, remixed by Zaxby's.